What's up, Raiders Nation? It's your boy, fired up and ready to drop some massive Las Vegas Raiders news. The Silver and Black just made a game-changing move, signing veteran cornerback Shaquill Griffin to a one-year deal per ESPN. This is huge for our squad as we gear up for 2025. Picture Allegiant Stadium buzzing, Max Crosby wrecking QBs, and now Griffin locking down receivers in our secondary. The Raiders are sending a message. We're not messing around this season. With training camp around the corner, this signing could be the spark we need. The question is, how does Griffin fit into Pete Carroll's vision? Our secondary has been a question mark, but this Pro Bowl vet might just be the answer. Silver and Black Pride says Raider Nation's hyped, and I'm right there with you. Let's dive into what this means for our Raiders. So, Nation, are you pumped for Griffin in Silver and Black? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and let's break down this blockbuster move together. Let's set the scene. The Raiders secondary has been a work in progress, with young guys like Darian Porter and Eric Stokes stepping up but lacking veteran polish per ESPN. After a 4-13 season in 2024, GM John Spytek and Coach Pete Carroll are all about building a playoff contender. Enter Shaquill Griffin. Griffin, a 2019 Pro Bowler with the Seahawks, brings 7 years of NFL experience. The Athletic notes his 53 career passes defended and knack for big plays. Imagine him lining up opposite Jacorian Bennett, giving our defense that extra bite against AFC West receivers like Cortland Sutton. This signing, reported by ESPN on July 4th, 2025, comes right as the Raiders head into training camp. It's a one-year, $6 million deal with incentives, per sources showing Spytek's smart, low-risk approach. But can Griffin, at 30, still ball out? That's what we're here to unpack. Raiders Nation, do you think Griffin's the missing piece for our secondary? Or are we still one move away? Hit the comments and let's keep this vibe going. Why Griffin? Let's talk about the Raiders' needs. Our cornerback room has talent, but lacks proven depth. Silver and Black Pride pointed out that Stokes has injury concerns and Porter's raw, with only 7 college starts. Griffin's a battle-tested vet who's faced elite receivers like Tyreek Hill. Flashback to Griffin's Seahawks days. He locked down top wideouts, racking up 12 pass breakups in 2019 per Pro Football Reference. For a Raiders defense that struggled with big plays last season, allowing 34 passing TDs per ESPN, Griffin's instincts could be a game changer. Pete Carroll knows Griffin well from their Seattle days, which makes this a perfect fit. Yard Barker says Carroll's all about culture, and Griffin's leadership could mentor young DBs like Decamarion Richardson. Will he grab a starting spot over Stokes or Porter? What's your call, Nation? Does Griffin start week 1, or is he here to push the young guys? Let's dive deeper into his impact next. Let's zoom in on Griffin's game. At 6 foot, 198 pounds, he's got the size and speed to handle speedy receivers. Sporting News highlights his 4.38 40-yard dash from his 2017 Combine, showing he's still got wheels. That's huge for a Raiders team facing guys like Justin Jefferson in 2025. His stats tell the story. 353 career tackles, 7 interceptions, and a knack for clutch moments per NFL.com. In 2024 with the Panthers, he started 10 games, snagging 5 passes defended despite a tough season. Now, in Vegas, he's got Max Crosby and Christian Wilkins, if healthy, to take pressure off the secondary. The catch? Griffin's had injury hiccups, missing games in 3 of his last 4 seasons, per ESPN. For a Raiders team that can't afford more setbacks after losing Divine Deablo and Robert Spillane, his health is key. Can he stay on the field? Raiders Nation, are you confident in Griffin's durability, or is this a risky bet? Drop your thoughts, and let's talk about the bigger picture. This move screams, just win, baby. The Raiders' mantra for 2025, per Yard Barker. After a rough 2024, our defense, anchored by Crosby's 14.5 sacks last season, needs a stronger back end. Griffin's signing could make our pass rush even deadlier by tightening coverage. Think about it. With Crosby and Malcolm Kuntz coming off the edge, QBs will have less time to throw. Add Griffin's coverage skills, and we could see more hurried throws and picks. Silver and Black Pride says 95% of fans polled love this move. Raider Nation's feeling it. But here's the flip side. Our secondary still has holes. Clutch Points notes our depth at corner is questionable, with improving guys like Sam Webb fighting for spots. Griffin's a step forward, but is he enough to face Patrick Mahomes twice a year? What do you think, Nation? Does Griffin make our defense elite, or do we need another CB? Let's explore how he fits into Carroll's scheme next. Pete Carroll's defensive vision is all about physicality and smarts, and Griffin's a tailor-made fit. CBS Sacramento says Carroll's leaning on his Seahawks playbook, emphasizing zone coverage and press-man skills. Griffin's thrived in that system, shutting down receivers like DK Metcalf in practice. Imagine this. Week 1 against the Chargers, Griffin jamming Keenan Allen at the line, forcing a quick throw that Crosby turns into a strip sack. That's the kind of chaos this signing could unleash. Raiders Beat says Griffin's versatility lets him play outside or slot, giving DC Patrick Graham options. The challenge? Integrating Griffin fast. With training camp kicking off soon, per Raiders.com, he'll need to gel with safeties like Jeremy Chin and Isaiah Polamau. If they click, our secondary could go from shaky to scary. Raiders Nation, how do you see Griffin fitting in Carroll's defense? Is he the key to stopping big plays? Hit the comments, and let's keep digging. Let's talk Raider Nation's reaction. X-posts are blowing up, with fans like at Raider Nation for Life calling Griffin the veteran we needed. Silver and Black Pride reports a fan poll showing 88% believe this signing boosts our playoff odds. The vibe at Allegiant Stadium's about to be electric. Griffin's no stranger to big stages, having played in Seattle's Legion of Boom era. His experience could steady a young secondary that ranked 27th in pass defense last year, per ESPN. For fans tired of watching QBs carve us up, this feels like a win. But some fans on X, like its Silver Black fan, worry about Griffin's age and injury history. At 30, can he keep up with younger, faster receivers? Or will he mentor guys like Porter while still balling out? That's the debate heating up online. What's your take, Nation? Is Griffin the leader our secondary needs? Or are you skeptical? Let's talk about the risks and rewards next. Every move has risks, and Griffin's no exception. The Athletic points out he's bounced around 3 teams since 2021. Seahawks, Jaguars, Panthers, which raises questions about consistency. For a Raiders team desperate for stability, that's a red flag. On the reward side, his 1-year deal is low risk, high reward. ESPN says the $6 million contract includes incentives, so Griffin's motivated to ball out. If he delivers, he could earn a longer deal, like Colton Miller's potential extension, per Sports Illustrated. If not, we move on. The bigger picture? This signing shows Spytek's aggressive approach. Newsweek says the Raiders are open to more improvements, and Griffin's just one piece. Could another veteran CB, like a free agent Xavier Howard, be next? Let's look ahead to 2025. The Raiders face a brutal schedule, with matchups against the Chiefs, Ravens, and 49ers, per Raiders.com. Griffin's experience against elite QBs like Lamar Jackson could be clutch, especially in a secondary that's still finding its identity. Training camp will be make or break. Clutch Points says the CB battle between Griffin, Stokes, and Porter is the one to watch. If Griffin locks down a starting role, we could see a top 15 pass defense, a huge leap from last year's 27th ranking, per NFL.com. The NFL's also buzzing about a potential 18-game season, per Reuters, which makes Griffin's durability even more critical. A healthy secondary could keep us in playoff contention late in the year, especially with Brock Bowers and Ashton Jeanty sparking the offense. What's your prediction, Nation? Will Griffin help us steal a wild card spot, or are we still a year away? Let's wrap this up with a bang. Raiders Nation, the Silver and Black are making waves. Shaquill Griffin signing is a bold step toward fixing our secondary and chasing that just win, baby mentality for 2025. With Pete Carroll, Max Crosby, and now Griffin leading the charge, the Raiders are ready to turn heads. This move sets the stage for a fierce training camp and a season full of fireworks at Allegiant Stadium. Stay locked into Las Vegas Raiders news for every update as we march toward Week 1. Is Griffin the key to a playoff run? Only time will tell, but I'm hyped. What's your final take, nation? Is Griffin the veteran we've been missing? Or do we need more to compete in the AFC? Smash that like button, drop your thoughts in the comments, and share this with every Raiders fan you know. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell for all the latest Las Vegas Raiders news. Let's keep the silver and black fire burning. Just win, baby.